Hi, North Lake family and friends. Pastor Jeff here. This week, it's my joy to share with you some great news that Heather Huff has become our new Director of Children's Ministries. Recently, Heather and her family moved here from Pennsylvania, and she comes with great credentials and experience. And we're very excited that she's going to be designing and leading our ministry with children and young families. We hope to see that resuming and gaining momentum and making an impact as soon as possible. Of course, she joins with Brad Harder, who is our Director of Student Ministries for kids that are a bit older, middle school and high school. And together they will be coordinating with our Associate Pastor for Discipleship, Sean Smith. What a great team there. And while I'm talking about staff, I'd just like to make sure you are aware of all of our staff members in the church office. It begins with Kathy Yoakum, who's been with us now, hard to believe, just a year. She has done a fabulous job in a year's time. She came in a difficult season in the middle of the pandemic, and she is so talented, so bright, versatile, and everything from church software systems to missions, and she's extremely well organized and a great communicator. We're blessed to have her. And she's working with Chris Ko. Chris has got many different assignments in the office, perhaps none more important than Chris is the smiling and warm welcome for any of you who come on into our main office. She does a great job with her gifts of compassion. And then also our newest addition to the office staff is Eileen Alvarez, who's been with us just a couple of weeks, and she's off to a fabulous start. She is playful and creative and very well suited for her work that focuses a bit more on communications. And so we welcome her. Speaking of communications, I just want to remind you that Tina Carroll has made the shift from Director of Children's Ministries, which was suspended during COVID, into the Director of Communications position. That is, she has filled superbly. And now that's been made a permanent adjustment, which is obviously why we're glad to have Heather coming to work with children. And Tina will also now be in the main office when you go in there. And she is helping to coordinate all that we're doing, from the website to the electronic communications to what goes out in print for North Lake, including coordinating with publications outside of the church. So let me also mention, while we're talking office, a bit about our finance and administration office. Ruth McKeever is our director. She's actually our financial secretary, who's handling all of the contributions and so many of the transactions that need to be handled day in and day out. We're particularly glad to have Ruth back after her bout with the coronavirus and an extended time for recovery. She's doing great, and we love having her back with us. Full speed ahead. Also, Tom Ledoux is the church administrator, and Tom's work has been exceptional. I can't say enough about what he does week after week as our administrator. But now I need to let you know, Tom has announced his retirement coming next March. He has a major birthday milestone coming. We've been fortunate to have him working with us as long as he has done. And so he's given us fair warning. And in the near future, we're going to be looking for a new church administrator as well as a director of finance. So I'll just put that out there in case any of you may know someone or may be personally interested in that. We are so fortunate at North Lake. We're blessed with a very gifted and devoted staff. Each person in his or her own way exhibits the love and the grace of Jesus Christ, the Lord's presence on this campus. And I hope you'll help me to welcome our newest staff members, Heather and Eileen, and just show appreciation for the great work that our staff does week in and week out. Of course, you know our pastoral staff. You get to see our pastors on a regular basis. But I'd like to make sure you also get a sense of our other staff members. And so in coming videos, I'll say a bit more about our staff involved with building and grounds, with music ministries, as well as with our big three, Operation Homebound, the Christian Food Pantry, and the Little Blessings Preschool Daycare Center. It's a joy, it's a privilege for me to be a part of this faithful and committed staff that the Lord has assembled here. Now, I'm hoping you are in the midst of a great week, sensing the Lord's blessings in your life, and that we can all be giving thanks and praise to God for what He's doing in our midst. May it be so.